Hi everyone, welcome to Learning Station. In our channel, myself is updating all the lessons which is related to English like prose, poetry, supplementary and even tips to speak English. So please do share with your friends and relatives if you think that it will be helpful for them. And don't forget to subscribe our channel. So in this segment, we are going to see the poem The Ant and the Crickets. It is actually a fable or story which is written in the form of a poem by Greek writer Aesop. A fable is a short story in which animals behave like humans and convey a message. As the title depicts this poem, The Ant and the Cricket, it is a story of two insects, that is, a cricket, which is a grasshopper like insect, and an ant. Let me read the lines. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. The cricket is a silly insect which never care about the future and simply singing hymns during the summer and spring season. This cricket just enjoyed the flourishing seasons and enjoyed by singing without caring about making of food and shelter. On the other hand, the ant is a very wise. Instead of wasting time, it gathers food for itself and makes shelter. And very soon, the months of rejoicing like spring and summer passed away, and then winter season came. Now that cricket is in trouble. Then the cricket began to complain when he found that his cupboard is empty at home. There is not even a crumb, like not even the fragment or piece of bread. There is nothing left to eat. There is only the snow on the ground. During winter season, he could not see even one flower or a leaf on the trees and plants. By seeing all this, he becomes sad. Oh, what will become, says cricket, of me? At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. This cricket doesn't know what to do. He had not eaten anything and starving with hunger. Finally, it took courage and went to seek the help of the tiny ants. He becomes wet due to the season and with cold and shivering, he came to the ants. That cricket seeks the help of the ants to grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain in order to make himself alive. Then the cricket requested this ant to lend it some food and shelter so that he will give it back or repay tomorrow, or else he will die because of chill, cold, hunger, and sorrow of not doing anything. Says the ant to the crickets, I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay anything by when the weather was warm? Quoth the crickets, not I. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay, for all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say. After hearing to the crickets, this ant answers that it considers itself to be the cricket's servant as well as a friend, and also the ant told that these ants never borrow anything from others and nor lends anything. By saying this, the ant asks the crickets why didn't he gather anything when the weather was warm during spring and summer. The cricket replied to the ant that his heart was so light and it was quite happy and did not care about the future. It also added to that it is spending time on singing day and night. As the nature looked enjoyable, everything looked happy and joyful. He thought that the beauty of spring and summer, as well as abundance of food and shelter, will always remain there. He never cared about future. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wickets and out of the door turned the poor little crickets. Folks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Listening to this crickets, the aunt replied the cricket that you are singing and enjoying during the spring and summer. So now also you should do the same and the winter will go away. By saying this, the aunt quickly ended up the conversation and pushed out the cricket out of the door. In the last 2 lines, the poet says that people call the story of ant and crickets a fable or an untrue story. However, he thinks that the story is quite true because there are many crickets with 4 legs as well as with 2 legs. It means that there are insects like crickets who do not care about future and also humans. The two-legged crickets refers to humans who also do not care about their future and repent or worry once the time is gone. So, this is a poem which conveys the worthiness of hard work and the trouble of laziness. We have to be busy as ants if we should not worry about this future. So, that's all about this poem, and stay tuned with Learning Station for the Tamil summary of this poem. Thank you.